Hello everybody and welcome back to Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. And if you've made it, it's the year 2023, and that's another trip around the sun that we've had from 2022, and that is something to celebrate, I think. With me is Richard Raymond, and he's one of our lead technical consultants at Data Sciences Corporation. So I guess everybody's back from holiday. If you're not back from holiday, well done. Please send us how you get that right. And then also, we're starting off with season 4 of Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner, and we have a couple of goals lined up. The first one is, should we summit Everest, pay attention, and get data protection? Now, Richie is going to look after the first two, and I'm going to look after the second one. No, not really.
No,
So,
yep. The last one we can do.
I think we can do the last one.
We can manage the last one. Pay attention.
Summit
that's
Everest?
a big ask. Summit Everest. I'm not cut out for that.
No, I don't think
not built for
I
that.
don't think you are, nor am I. So we're going to do Summit Everest, so we're going to scrap that as one of these. Paying attention is a tall ask, eh?
Well, you're my boss, but I don't know that I'm going to listen.
He doesn't really listen, so we're going to fail on that one already. But, Richard, one of the things that we can do is get people's data protected as data scientists.
That we definitely can do.
Yes, we can.
I think we can do that.
So, maybe one of the things that we're going to be looking at, actually we are, for season 4, we're going to be talking about data protection and a whole bunch of other technologies and ways of doing that. And we're going to be using Richard as a technical authority on this because he is. So, Richard, maybe we have some questions that we'd like to ask, and we're going to figure this out on the fly as well.
Sounds good.
But that's how we do things here on Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. So maybe, what's some of the questions that we have to ask ourselves when it comes to getting our enterprise data protected? Let's start. Why is it important?
Well, I think the why is, everyone has a lot of theories about the why, and probably they're all valid. But I guess the most important one is that's the company's IP.
Yeah,
If that gets stolen, if that gets locked behind paywalls, you're up a creek.
Yeah.
And basically it is, nowadays every company is online, everyone has a presence, and if that stuff is locked away or broken, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
So we definitely have to sort that out.
Absolutely. And I think we've seen, ransomware attacks on the rise, especially in South Africa. There's been numerous organizations, some of them pretty well documented public, others not so well documented and not so public, who suffered from ransomware attacks.
Yeah.
These are becoming way more prevalent. Obviously, bad actors, intruders into organizations' systems. And then those are all the kind of high level security related stuff, but sometimes it just comes down to human error.
Well, this is more often than not probably one of the biggest causes is unintentional breaches.
Yeah. Or even just unintentional, config changes.
Anything could, this is the thing, we got to cater for everyone, and more often than not, it isn't the bad guys trying to take us down. It's mistakes. It's human error.
Those are the more
happens.
Absolutely. So those are more common, right? So when we talk about getting data protection, going within your organization, we're looking at it holistically, right? You can't actually, instead of trying to cater for each situation piecemeal.
Yeah.
What we try and do is look at how do we protect the data regardless of what the potential cause for data loss or corruption or getting it locked away behind a pay gate or something like that, and how we're going to do that. So if you are interested in your data and if you are interested in protecting your data, we would really like to invite you to join myself and Richard as we explore all of those concepts in season 4 of Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. See you there.
Cheers.
Search ransomware attacks. The results show a frightening rise in the frequency and scope of attacks. With nearly no industry spared, the question isn't if you'll be compromised, it's when. Don't wait to be a victim. Improving your defense means testing every element of your mitigation strategy. Does it do its job? When it comes to data protection, don't assume that backup equals protection. If you're hit by a ransomware attack, successful recovery requires more than uncontaminated backups. You need a fast recovery platform. Every minute that your applications are unavailable costs your organization. Now ransomware attackers are going after your backup systems and backup data, because that's the only way victims can avoid paying a ransom. With source and backup data compromised, how could anyone recover? At Pure Storage, we take ransomware seriously. FlashBlade is a super fast scale-out file and object storage platform that supports up to 90 terabyte an hour backup and up to 270 terabyte an hour recovery. In a customer POC test, FlashBlade was 61% faster on average than a competitive NAS-based legacy device. With FlashBlade and native safe mode snapshots, you can rest easy. Read-only safe mode snapshots run automatically. Automatic safe mode snapshots have an independent security model, making it more difficult for attackers to compromise, protecting backup data and metadata. Safe mode works with leading data protection solutions, so there's no need to change your backup software or stop using native database utilities. And like all Pure technologies, Safe Mode has simplicity at its core. Set it and then forget it.
Stop hackers from holding your data hostage. And, like other Pure customers, you too can become a hero for your company.
Please don't forget to like, share, and follow our LinkedIn page.